Matt from Peak Creative. Today we're digging into the electric guitars on Keagan Park's newest track, Bustin Buckles. The part was recorded by Nate, who plays in Keagan's live band. And the guide track that we listened to and talked about on our last video, that's what he played this to. So he had that in his headphones and he played along with that guide track. He showed up. He brought a Fender Super Reverb amp, great amp, a really nice Stratocaster guitar, cranked out this part that he'd prepared really quickly. We took, I think, 3 takes, and it sounded great. And then I was like, well, we need more. The lead guitar is great, but can you throw down a rhythm part as well? You know, we need something to give the song a little more weight, a little more thickness. And so, to Nate's credit, he came up with a part on the spot. I'm going to let you hear that in a moment as well. And we did, again, a couple takes of that. He experimented just a little bit. We had something we really liked, and we were done. So I'm going to get into just a little bit of the signal path of how we recorded it. And then I'm going to share with you some audio clips. And let's start with an audio clip showing Nate in the room playing the lead guitar part, and it's just raw audio from the phone. Okay, so you'll hear what the studio mics picked up in a moment. The way we recorded that is we started with microphones. So we actually have 3 mics on the guitar amp, but we're only using 2 at any given time. On the lead part, we're using a Beyerdynamic M201 right on the speaker. There are 4 speakers on that amp. We listened to all of them, and the top left speaker sounded the best. And so we put this one on the top left speaker for the lead part, and we put this one right next to it for the rhythm part. Now, the reason why we used a different mic is this one has a little bit brighter sound to it, and this one has a little bit darker sound. So this was very appropriate to help a solo part stand out, whereas this warm, fat, darker sound of the ribbon mic really helped to that rhythm track to have that weight that we wanted. Fun fact, this is a Beyerdynamic M160, and this is the microphone that Jimi Hendrix preferred for recording his amps. And then we don't hear a guitar amp with our ear right next to the speaker. We hear it in the room. So we had one additional mic up, and this mic, the TF17 from Telefunken, again, a little warmer, fatter, rounder sounding, that picks up a lot of detail. We had 2 of these mics running into the Burl B1D microphone preamps. They have a huge, fat, warm sound. And then we had 1 of them running right into the console. We went through the Neve EQs on the solo part. And then we also ran everything through tape saturation and compression. Now, we did compress these a little bit differently. For the room mic, we used our Rupert Neve Designs 535 compressors, which have a really rich sound with a lot of overtones. And for the lead and the other mic right up on the amp, we used an 1176 Blue Stripe style limiter, which is got a lot of character to it. And then we used a Manley ELOT Plus, which is an optical compressor and has really smooth, subtle compression. So we did a little bit, very light EQ, very light compression, and a little bit of tape saturation on the way in. After we recorded the rhythm part, the chorus still felt like it needed to be slightly bigger. So we actually took a few long chords that Nate had played in his rhythm part, and I chopped them up and I placed them strategically in a few spots, like in the chorus, where we wanted just a little extra intensity. So we're going to listen to a couple of samples now. We're going to hear the kind of the recorded sound of Nate's lead guitar. You're going to hear the sound of the rhythm guitars. and then you're going to hear the sound of them all together. And I think you're going to like this. So that's it. With that, we were really happy with the tracks we got. And the next thing we moved on to is drums. And so we'll be back tomorrow. Talk to you later.